that beat. He got his wig. He got his
Yeah.
The commission.
So appropriate.
The commission. The commission.
You know what it is. Who shot you? Who shot you?
Who shot Ghost?
Who shot you? Separate the weak from the obsolete.
He didn't catch it.
Come on, look. I heard that shit. I heard that who shot Ghost. I know what you're doing there, Kevin.
That's my dog.
You're not slick there. Are you just gonna cut the beat while we talk? That's all good. I was riding out. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Yo.
What's going on?
Back
At it.
Week
Playing
off.
with Black Maddox.
Was it a week or
1
2
Mac
weeks?
11. It's only 1 week.
All right.
We've been going for 2.
1 Mac 11.
Well, we
1
it's the
7.
second
I
week.
lined up, fold up chairs with 1 reverend. Leave 3 bastards in tears with 1 widow. 50 cars back to back with
Yo,
sticky
yeah.
windows. I'm sorry, my bad. All
Are
right.
you free?
Get him free. I don't know why that was in my head, yo. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we back in this bitch. Y'all, I don't even know how to spit the chuck. This shit. That's like, I'm trying not to curse. Yo, welcome to the Commission Podcast, Season 4, Episode 8, 48, 48. We great, yeah. What's going on, Kev, on the boards? Mike in the building.
That's my man.
I'm your boy Greg. On
My name is my name.
Hey, and I got a new dress out.
And he
Yeah.
got the Baltimore drop, too. It's from The Wire.
What is
It
it?
was Marlo.
My name is my name?
Yeah, remember when he's in jail?
That's the drop you got.
My
from
name
the Wire?
is my name.
That's the drop you got from the Wire.
Yeah.
What's a better Wire drop? I want a Wire drop.
Ask Mike.
I'm not.
I don't
but
know.
clearly
when they
he doesn't
dropped
know.
the wire.
That's
When
too
the Wire
early
was
for a
dropped.
gunshot when we're talking about the Wire. It's
Dang.
unacceptable behavior.
No, because Mike has
One
never
one
seen
day,
the
He's
show.
one
never
day,
gonna
I'm gonna get
watch
on
it.
that. I'm gonna
He's
get on
never
that
gonna watch
before
it.
the end of
We've been
next
doing
summer.
this
Yo,
show
we're
for
done with it.
3 years.
Before the end of next summer, I'm gonna have completed the wire.
That's
the end of
bullshit.
next summer.
Can we
Yeah.
put money on that
Alright.
right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Why not? How much?
50.
All right, cool.
Alright.
Bet.
So 100.
No, 50. That's cool. It's on record.
Alright, cool.
What episode is this? Episode 4, Season 8. What we're like 5 minutes in?
Notated.
Yeah.
Just make sure we're notating that.
Alright.
for real.
Notated.
You know what I mean? He's going to forget. For the record, he's not going to remember. And that's what I'm banking
I
on.
will.
And I'm going to just, next summer, at
Greg's like an elephant.
And like-
He'll
I
remember.
never
like-
forget anything
at
either.
Labor Day, I'm going to be like, yo, Mike, how's the Wire? And he's going to be like, I don't know. And
No,
I'm going to
I'ma
be
tell
like,
you, I'm
give
like,
me
yo,
that
it
5-0.
was trash. I'm like, it was as good as Murder Inc.'s run.
Oh, my
It was-
God. Jesus Christ.
Power. I remember saying Power has the chance to be as good as The Wire.
You were smoking crack.
Nah, the first 2 seasons. I
You
was
and
like,
Joe
yo,
Budden were on some shit because
Like,
they are
he
the
did say
only
that
two
too.
motherfuckers that ever thought that. Yo, Power, yo, what happened? First of all, who shot you so appropriate since we starting there, Kev, with the intro. If anyone has missed or been living under a rock for the past couple of weeks,
I tuned out after the funeral, Angie's funeral.
you haven't watched a single episode since then.
Angie's
No.
funeral was the first.
It was like the
episode.
second episode.
Yeah, I was done with it.
Oh, okay.
That's
Nah, it was like
right.
the 4th episode. I think.
How
No,
did-
it wasn't.
Well, how come you was the first one that said who shot Ghost?
Because
And the-
I've
and the
seen
group
it
text.
all
Yo, he
live.
always do this though.
Yeah, man.
You don't watch the shows, but
Right.
you want to
He
talk about it.
always
I've
the
seen
first
it
one who
all.
knew.
It's
I
all-
think he do be watching.
I know he just
It's
you know what I mean?
his
He don't-
guilty pleasure.
Yeah, he can't own up to it.
I'll
You
tell
know
you,
what I
I
mean?
watched Jack Ryan in like a day.
The whole season.
Yeah, it's 40 minute, 8 episodes, 40 minutes. So I was off for 2 days.
That's the dude from fucking The Office.
Yo,
I
he's-
didn't even realize that
See,
was the
that's
guy.
why-
He got typecast.
What the hell? I can't even look at it
Nah,
the
he's
same. I
supposed
tried
be
to watch
Jason
it.
Bourne.
You didn't watch
Right.
it?
I tried to watch it, and I'm like,
Yo,
wait a minute.
What's
He been
the
trying
dude
to get
from
the-
wires in it.
I know I know Bump.
Shit.
Yeah. But I'm like, yo, he been trying to get Shorty for forever, and now he decided he want to be an assassin now. I can't.
Nah,
I'm
It's
done.
a good show.
I know it's probably good, but I feel like it's a knockoff Jack Reacher for real.
Yeah. It's kind of like a Homeland type deal too.
Okay, cool. And
Yeah.
maybe
That's
sprinkle
saying
with
a
a little
lot,
bit of
though.
24.
First 2 seasons of
Homeland.
Homeland was
Sprinkle a little bit
was
of
all that.
24 in
Yeah.
that. A little, you know what I mean? A
Yeah.
little Jack
Yeah.
Bauer in there. You know what I mean? It's like all those shows are the same. Do you watch Treadstone yet?
No,
How
but
is
that
it? You
sounds like
watched
a
it?
Jason
I
Bourne
still
type
haven't
show,
got.
right?
I'm waiting. I'm
What-
gonna have to binge that. Not
What
Purge.
channel is Treadstone on?
USA
USA. I was about to
comes
say,
on after the Purge.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. Robot's on there too. I think that's
On The Purge?
no on USA.
Oh
USA
yeah,
low-key
yeah,
got
yeah,
some
yeah,
good
yeah,
shows.
yeah. USA definitely has good shows.
Yeah.
Back to what we were talking about, power. No one man can have all this power. Take ghosts off the tower, shoot them out the hours.
Get them.
Bars, baby. Bars, baby.
All right.
What's y'all thought? What was your thoughts? I mean, I can't ask Kevin because he claimed he not tuned in, but let's pretend like he doesn't watch and get his opinion on the slide. Mike, your thoughts when you initially saw?
It's a dream sequence. I don't think
Really?
nobody shot him.
Plot twist.
Ooh, Mike always come with some deep shit.
Yeah.
My
They ain't
thing
deep.
is,
I just don't think nobody shot him.
all right. So my thing is this, right? If
he
you
been
watch
having, he been having dreams all season.
if you
about
watch,
Ange and everything
That's-
else. His daughter
that's
right
true.
before that.
first of all, shout out to Ghost to finally seeing his daughter after seeing Angie for like 25 episodes.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah,
I know,
man,
right?
That's good.
Which daughter? The
one that
littlest
got-
one? Because she hasn't been in the show in
She's
like
definitely a
3
ghost.
seasons.
That's true.
Yeah, she's a ghost.
No,
as well.
she was in it this season, wasn't
Oh,
she?
Lil Yaz was in like one and a
Yeah,
half
they gave us
scenes.
a clip of her.
Yeah, they gave her a
Yeah,
scene.
she had 2 seconds of airtime.
Yeah. Mommy.
Enough
and
to
get her up
what's
out of
the-
here.
What do they call? What do they call? Not SAG. Yeah, that's SAG, right? She get
Yeah,
paid for
screen
that.
act.
Oh, to get
She get a check for that, right? She
Well,
was in there and she cried or something.
She's a cameo.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
she's part of the union. She's
Yeah,
part of
exactly. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gotta get a check for that.
she's part of the
Yo,
union.
you know what's so funny? I be watching shows, and you know how you always see the same the same. I don't even call them extras, but they part of the cast. But they can never speak
Yeah.
because they gotta
that's
get
an extra,
paid
bro.
if they say.
Yeah.
That's actually the
But
definition of
if
an
they
extra.
say any word,
It's the
then they
only
they
thing
pay
is an
rate
extra.
goes up.
Well, yeah.
Like if they be like, oh yeah, they check and double just because
So
of
they're
that.
in the back like eating or drinking a coffee or
Yeah,
something?
they never can talk. They can like
Damn.
I'm
Give me
dead
my
real.
money.
But if you watch shows, like some of the shows I watch, I see the same people, obviously, because they trying to make it look like it's the same people that report to work every day.
Yeah.
But they can never talk or nothing. They just got a dumb look on their face, a dumb looking smile. But
Can I ask a question?
what up?
What boring ass
was
shows are
wondering
Mike
that.
watching
Where
that he's paying attention to
the
that?
people in the
Nah,
back.
I just be thinking. You know how, like, for instance, if you watch,
I would never.
Yeah.
How do you even notice these?
if you watch
what
like,
trash ass lead actors are you watching that you paying so
Watching
much
the
attention?
shows on mute.
no, if you watch like a show like say like Law and Order, you
Okay.
may see like somebody in
Sitting
the
in the
background.
courtroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
And
same
it's always
people.
the same people
All
sitting.
right.
Yeah, so they can never talk. They
Good
can
cleanup.
never.
You clean that up, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's a cleanup. It is what it is.
I would rather you have said I've seen an episode, one of the reruns I've watched where I know what's going to happen,
Nah.
and I just so happen to notice that and on this Martin episode, the same guy in the back looking at Gina as is the same guy in this episode 454. I don't know.
I don't. It ain't that deep.
It ain't.
He's talking about episode numbers and shit like that. I
You
don't know
talking
all that.
extras?
I'm just saying.
What are we
'cause
talking about?
It's a reoccurring extra, but some of them, I just know because somebody that used to do that type of stuff. They just be like, man, I can't wait so I can just
Wait a minute,
get a
hold
couple of
on.
lines. What? You never knew nobody that did extra work?
No, I do.
Nah, I
actually,
definitely know people
actually,
that
I
do
do.
that.
I do. I do.
So as soon as
I
you
know
get to say a
someone-
word, they be happy because that check
They get what, a
They-
royalty check?
they get more money. I mean, they get that. It was like pennies, but
Yeah.
I just think of the Seinfeld episode with Kramer, and he was trying to be an extra, and he ended up meeting someone, and he was like, "These pretzels are making me thirsty."
Yeah. yeah.
and that was his role.
That was
I mean,
his
that's his
line. They gave him a line. They gave him a line. He was so excited
Yeah,
to get
Yeah,
a
you
line.
get a check for that.
And he was like practicing how to say it. I mean, not to shout out Kramer racist ass, but still,
know,
it was
right?
funny as shit. It was funny as hell, man. It's just
Curb
silly.
season 10.
Coming soon, January.
17th,
Yeah,
something
buddy.
Like that. I'm
That's my
here
guy.
For that.
Larry
Yo, did
David,
y'all
that's
ever
my
watch
guy.
the show Divorce on HBO?
Divorce.
I've heard of it. I never watched it. That's
Yeah.
with Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah. That joint funny, man.
Is it?
It
Like,
is funny.
The dude in there is from somewhere. He looks funny. 'Cause
Yeah,
I've
he's
seen
funny
him in,
as hell.
Yeah,
Like,
I've seen him in something
the
else.
first, especially the first season, even the second season, it's just funny as hell. Like it's such dry humor and stuff like that. It's cool. Check it out.
I be telling my wife she's not allowed to watch shows like that, like The Affair, Divorced. I'm like, yo, I feel like those are leading
wow,
shows. I don't know. It's
it's
just
good TV.
I don't like seeing.
And Divorce actually takes you through. It's funny. It
I
takes
thought
you
that,
through
like,
the process. Like they thought it was. So I guess they thought that they had lost whatever they had. So as they're going through it, like we ain't think about this. We ain't think about this. It goes through stuff that people don't think
Right.
about. They just think about, all right, well, I just don't want to be with you no more.
Well,
And
that's
to now
like
you gotta-
marriage.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And having
you
a
got to
baby.
be married
You
to
don't
get
think-
the divorce.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, like, you don't think about certain things when you're going through that process.
right.
You don't think about. I ain't trying to tell him myself, but fuck it, let me tell him myself. Shit. You don't think about, like, even child rearing, like, you know what I mean, how you would raise your child versus how your partner would raise their child. Like, that's not something you talk about a lot when you're dating. When you're dating, you're infatuated with the other person. I know we sidebarred somewhere way left.
Good combo.
But I think it's some good conversation. Right. Well, so when you're dating, you're just thinking about you're infatuated with that person. And then you get married and you learn a little bit more. All right, now I got to live with this person. All right, living with a person is a whole new experience. And then
right.
the whole having a kid thing is like, oh, okay. So you believe in this, but you know.
I don't think no two people going to ever be on the same page when it comes to, like, raising a child.
Not with
You're going to do
everything.
things different.
Yeah,
like
like,
everybody's
yo,
going to do things different.
I'll turn the TV on like all the time. Just but if I have something I need to do, and I'll turn the TV on just so my daughter will stop like
so
running around
TV
the
can
house.
raise your child. Right.
And then my
Good
wife's like,
parenting.
"Yo, turn the TV off.
Bad
give her some
influence.
books, put her in playpen or
Good
something."
parenting. That's good parenting.
That
by the
works
way.
for like 5 minutes. You'll find out.
Yeah, now you got to, but it depends on what you putting on, too, because I know,
Sesame Street.
yeah,
All day.
yo, some of them
This
programs,
is
like,
compelling conversation here we're having.
I know.
somebody out there, you know how they got those memes?
Yeah.
Somebody
We
needs
just
to hear
lost
this.
like
I know.
whole
Somebody
bag of
needs to
listeners.
hear
Motherfuckers
this.
talking about childhood,
Yeah.
and fatherhood.
There's some young boys that
Y'all
need to hear
get the
this.
fuck back to that power talk. What happened
Who
with
shot
Ghost?
Ghost?
Yeah.
What happened
Man,
with
fuck
Ghost?
Ghost, right? We seen him the other day. He well and alive.
Oh man, yo.
But nah, but
This went to your dad's podcast real quick.
Yo, speaking of Ghost, I listened to the first song because
you listen to the Tank album. Just say the Tank album. You listen to the first song.
I did.
All right,
Amari.
Call
'cause
it
I
what it
wanted-
was. It was a Tank album. Right?
You didn't let me get to it. I was getting to that.
No, you
Listen
didn't.
I
to
didn't
the first song of the Tank album.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And
First of all, I didn't know that that's what he was gonna say, and then for Mike to call
I
it out
knew
and
it.
you to
Mike's
co-sign,
like-
I'm like, oh wow,
So you
Because-
listened to it too.
No,
this
I
is a real
didn't.
thing.
I
okay.
didn't hear it.
Oh wait a minute, hold on. I want to hear the revelation. All
No,
right.
there's no revelation. His
No, it
verse is like, I don't even know what he's talking about. It's the
It went
spoken.
it's that deep, huh? That many levels to it.
No, it's
Entendres
just-
on top of
Yeah,
entendres
maybe.
on
We
top
never
of
gonna know
entendres.
Someone
these-
needs to decode it for me. Then.
Yeah, the decoded version.
You better get that genius,
Somebody-
boy.
Yeah.
Somebody needed to decode
Yo,
that
where's
hug
Rob
and kiss.
Markman when you need him? I tell you.
Decode that hug and kiss he gave Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Oh,
We never
man.
knew what Ghost was on.
Man,
you know what I mean?
Ghost on he layered, bro. You gotta get
Yeah.
layered,
Yeah.
man. I'm
It,
trying to
it
tell you.
didn't. It didn't even fit the song. Like it was just.
What's the song about?
I couldn't even tell you because after the verse ended, I was like, all right. There's no beat, nothing. He's just.
Yeah, he just spitting bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's what lyricists do. Lyricists do. They spit bars.
Mhm.
Speaking of ghosts, who shot him? I mean, shit, man. Can we get
I
back to
said
that?
I think it was a dream sequence.
All right, can I get to my theory real
Of
fast?
course.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
what you was waiting on.
All right, first, I definitely was. God damn it.
You
Shit.
can-
I mean,
I'm like, you can ask us twice. We
I
answered
know.
you.
I mean, I'm sorry.
It's
I'm
your turn now.
just trying to host this.
Let's turn it
motherfucker.
over.
My God.
I know.
All right.
Look, let's turn it over to you now.
My God. I mean, it'd been nice if someone asked me my opinion.
so
You know what I'm
distracted.
saying?
Please
Shit.
give me your opinion.
Thank you.
on
All
what
right,
happened
here
on
we
Power.
go. All right,
What's
cohesiveness
up?
at its
What
best.
Hey, coming in.
First and foremost, why are 25 people in all black going down the same block, going to this one spot,
Uncocking a gun at the same
uncocking their
time.
gun at the same time, and there's no one noticing there's something suspicious here? The cop, whatever her name is, New Angie, whatever her name is, she comes in. She determines that
Her
Ghost
chick
got
is
shot.
bad. Not for nothing.
Her what now?
Her chick is bad though.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I peeped that. I
She
didn't
has a
realize.
girl in the show.
Well, if you would
If you pay
tune in,
attention.
right? If you
Now,
watch
Kev,
more
now-
than 2 episodes,
Yo,
you know what
yo,
I'm saying?
Kev, I know he watches it, right? But he's
I don't
probably,
watch the
He's so
show.
embarrassed he watches it. His wife probably be like, "What you down there watching?" Kev be like, "Porn." He'll say anything just not to let anybody know he's watching Power and
Just
shit.
say that you watching porn
I
over
was-
Power.
Sorry, baby, I was watching some porn.
That's funny. That's funny as
On my way
shit.
to bed right now.
That's
I was
funny
gonna say if
as
it was that
shit.
Power show, turn that shit off.
Oh my God, that's funny. Porn. No, yeah, she has a new joint in there. Cat probably watched it and he was like, "Oh, let me throw him off." Who?
No, I did not watch it.
That's
I
all
haven't
good.
watched it.
Now,
I watched
So
watched
all every
Godfather.
First of all, and it's funny because I see I don't need to get caught up on that. So Ghost is acting crazy, unlike how he's ever acted before. Now all of a sudden it's fuck the world. It's all about me. You know,
I'm leaving you
and
behind.
Nobody's gonna stop me from my
You sound
dreams.
like him right there.
You know what I mean? Like, and he said this. And what's the title of the episode? Oh, I should go to the title of the episode because he says the title of the episode
Throughout the whole damn
throughout the
episode.
entire fucking episode, yo. It's fucking annoying.
No
as
one's
hell.
gonna stop me. That's what it's
No,
called, probably.
I think it is called No
No
One's Gonna Stop Me. Oh man, I hope I
Yo,
delete that
yo,
shit. I
get
probably should
ghost.
delete that shit.
You watch a lot of TV.
What was you
dog.
watching? Medea? Hold on,
Oh,
we
my
going
wife.
through Greg's
My wife.
most recent. My
My
wife.
wife.
The first thing he gonna say is before he admits that he watched Medea.
Goddamn, hold up.
Get out of that real
My wife,
quick.
my wife watches a lot of. She records a lot of programs on here. So, God damn it, you're not gonna ridicule me in my own home. God damn it, that
Nah,
won't happen. Yeah, she watches a lot of shows. Yeah. So Ghost got shot by one of 35 people. His kid, Tasha, Tommy. Who else? Oh, Angie's sister. All of a sudden she want to get a gun, right?
For that.
First of all,
Angie's sister.
First of all, Angie's sister says, "I know you didn't kill my sister,
Right.
but now I want to kill you." I don't even understand
Yeah,
that. That makes no
it's-
sense. She said to him, "I know that you didn't kill her."
Why did they even bring her back? Period.
I don't know. Sax was walking up there. Like everybody named Mom. Dre is walking up to the club.
Yeah.
Everybody's walking up to
Tate,
Clip
I
Go.
think you know
Tate,
what, man. I
Tate
wouldn't be
is walking up
surprised.
to the club. The Clip Go. Come on, you're running for office and now you resorting to street thuggery. You just caught one
Shit,
body
after
in
Ghost told him you a loser. You know what he told him? You know what it is. You know how it is to keep losing in life and all.
Yeah,
he
he was real disrespectful
He
with
drew
it.
on him like
It was real
that ain't
disrespectful.
Ghost, man. Like I didn't like that. That writing was kind of terrible. Like,
Oh, the writing's been terrible.
because he's
all year.
not at the finish line yet. You know what I mean? Like he just gonna be running for lieutenant governor.
It feels like he's just severing ties with all the people who
Everybody.
doubted
Does
his
the
ability.
episode end with him getting shot and then it just cuts off?
yeah,
like you don't
him
know
fall.
who's-
It's like
Oh no, he's
even the way he was falling.
yeah. I was
Oh, did
hoping
they
you
play
would have
that
played falling to start because that
The-
would have
the
been
J
perfect.
joint?
Yes.
Y'all know who that was produced by? Just let y'all know. I had to throw that.
Jermaine
Jermaine
Dupri.
Dupri.
I mean, I don't know. It could have been a little bit of no idea with the help,
Oh, my
but you
God,
know,
yeah.
whatever.
That's my shit right there, man. You make me want to find that song. But yeah, falling is that shit, man. He was falling off the balcony from wherever he was at in Truth, and yeah, the episode concludes.
So when's it come back on?
January something.
5th.
Oh, so right after the New Year.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't be able to watch it though. So.
Yeah, you got it on the stick.
Allegedly, they say Comcast is heavily into negotiations with Stars right now. So
That'd be great because they're my provider. So yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
okay.
awesome if they could bring that joint back. In other news,
I know, right?
what else is going on, fellas?
Drake got booed off the stage at the Camp Flognaw Festival.
What the fuck
Can
is
we
that?
just call it the
It's
Tyler,
Tyler,
the Odd
creator,
Future
Odd
Festival?
Future Festival.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
All right, well, two different crowds, right?
Why does everyone have a festival now? Travis
that's the-
Scott
that's
just
the
had his
wave.
festival. Post Malone had a festival.
That's the wave. The festival money is the.
There's got to be big money in
It
there.
started in Europe and they just brought it here, and they started with the whole Coachella stuff and
Yeah, it's like you just get a bunch of your friends in the music industry and they do a show and
build a stage in the middle of nowhere
Yeah.
and provide drinks and music and watch what happens.
take notes, Ja.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That came from Cass. That was deep. That eat two shots back to back, like boom, boom.
Well, somebody took notes from Ja with their
Damn.
fucking brunchzilla shit. So
Oh,
yeah,
yo,
you
that
know what I
you
mean?
saw that?
Nah.
$55 for like Eggo waffles and like
and a slice of
Oh
bacon.
yeah.
Yo.
a slice of bacon.
Brunch.
Y'all,
Yeah,
come
yeah.
on, man. Y'all niggas
Jell-O.
look like he did the cooking and shit. Like he
I
didn't
don't
know.
care. What do you mean he didn't
He ain't know
know?
they was
He
gonna have
said he
some,
catered it.
some
He
waffles.
said
and
he
shit.
ordered someone to
Let go
cater
my
the shit.
Eggo waffles.
That shit was funny, man.
You saw that thing I sent in the chat about who's that dude? He's like a famous pastor that paying him $300,000.
Joel Osteen?
You don't know who Joel Osteen is?
You gotta be kidding me.
Are you
Damn.
fucking serious?
You that removed from anything? Like
Man, pick up a TV just once, brother.
Damn.
My God. You know
Pick
Joel
up the purpose-driven life. Ain't that his book too? Joel Osteen.
Yeah,
he
Joel
paid
Osteen
in
is like
full.
one of the biggest pastors in the world. Yo, how much that
All
boy
right,
made?
guys.
He's the dude from. We talked about him on this podcast.
Okay.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
did.
remember we
I
talked
probably
about it when he
tuned
didn't want to
out.
let people
No,
in from
he
Houston.
didn't. Yeah, he had the
Into
big
his
church in
church.
Houston.
Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't know it was him.
He ain't want to let people in need into his church, but he want to let Kanye in. They're gonna pay him $300,000.
Yeah, why's that?
Somebody was saying like at one of his churches he made $43 million, something like
yeah.
that. one
a
of his
year?
churches.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
up. They up. It'd
Yeah,
be like
they straight
they
up.
got like 3 services a day.
On a regular Sunday, he probably makes 600,000 in one of his churches, one of the
Yeah.
smaller churches.
Word.
Have you ever watched The
got
Righteous
drug money.
Gemstones? Tell me you watched The Righteous Gemstones.
No,
You didn't
my
watch
boy
that
was
shit?
just telling me it's like the funniest show on
Yo,
HBO.
I told you to watch that
It's
shit.
with
I gotta
Danny
check it out,
McBride,
too.
right?
It explains exactly what Joel
All right,
Osteen is.
you're like the third person this
Yes.
week to tell me because it ended.
It
right?
just
It
ended. Yeah, you can binge that shit over the weekend, man.
All right.
That joint is hilarious. Danny McBride and what's the other bull?
He was in Vice Principals with Danny McBride, the other guy.
Yeah, the other guy's
Yeah.
in there. John Goodman's in there.
Okay.
It's this funny girl and this other guy who I've seen in other movies. They're in there too. Like it's a good cast. It's a good cast. It's funny as shit.
But yeah, Drake was booed off stage.
Yes,
I thought everybody liked Drake.
you thought wrong.
Well, how many people was at the whatever it's
A
called?
lot.
What's it called?
Can we cut to what happened? Can we cut
Why
live
not?
to what happened? Is that okay?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool. All right, I'll this type of stuff. Hold on. Oh no, that's Tori getting smacked up. Here's the Drake thing.
You know, I'm gonna tell you. Like I said, I'm here for you tonight. If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up?
Oh, wow, shit.
If you want to keep going,
Fuck out of here, Drake.
tonight.
He's gonna stay.
It's been
gonna
love.
stay.
I love y'all. I go by the name of Drake. Thank you for having me.
Oh,
Yeah.
And like
I'm
maybe
Frank,
sing some songs
bitch.
for y'all tonight, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask your permission because I know this is your festival. I'm gonna ask your permission.
Is he
if I
begging
can
to
stay
stay?
up here and turn up with you for a little longer tonight. I'm gonna give you that shit tonight. Let's go.
Oh man.
oh man, oh man.
Yeah, oh man. Singing.
Okay.
Bitch, what the fuck is this? I
Yeah.
want Frank.
I some help.
You know, right? Hire some help, Drake. Damn. He said he need to hire some help.
Hire some help.
Oh, shit.
Hire some-
Yo, that's
Damn.
probably the first time it's ever happened. That was a humbling experience right there for him.
Man, it was well deserved and well expected, man. That's not
That
your
was not
crowd.
expected.
That-
not
I
your
don't-
crowd.
Yeah, that's probably
No
not
way
his crowd.
Tyler booked him thinking, yeah, he's gonna get booed off stage.
When you say you have a special guest and you're not bold enough to announce who that guest is, and fans have been anticipating one of the biggest acts from your crew to come back
You
and
thought
join
Frank
the fold,
Ocean was gonna be coming out.
1,000% they thought Frankie was coming out, man. Frank and Beans.
Oh shit.
They thought
Yeah, 'cause that crowd
Frank
probably.
and Tank was coming.
Think about Tyler's
Frank
crowd,
and Tank.
dog.
The Frank and Tank
Frank and
show.
Tank
Oh
show.
shit. Frank and
Zesty show.
Opening with Bobby V.
Cat would have been there for that.
Stop.
Oh
Yeah,
my
man.
God, Frank and Tank.
Yeah,
That's
think about
funny.
that. Think about that crowd. Like
It's young
that's.
kids.
I mean, think about Tyler. They
No,
probably
Tyler.
gonna be
Yeah.
curious. Let's
Yeah,
just
they-
say
they're cues.
Cues.
Yeah.
Probably some Q's that's gonna be
There you
there.
go. They're definitely cute.
A little bit of L's, probably some B's.
You know what I'm saying? It's definitely.
Shit.
I can't
might
believe he
be a
got
2 or
booed
2.
off stage though.
I
And
mean-
he trolled them afterwards though too. He's like, I booked the next 10 years at the
Yeah.
whatever festival.
Yeah. And that's not true.
Nah, we
But
outta
but
here,
it's
Drake.
funny to hear and say.
Yeah.
But I mean, like that's not Drake has to realize that he's approaching Jay-Z status when it came to generational changes and
You think
shifts.
they would have booed Jay-Z off that stage?
Jay-Z has been booed by younger generations, or excuse me, not
Booed?
respected.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say
Alright.
booed. Not respected because he wouldn't even go on that show.
Drake's
Jay,
been fucking booed.
yeah. Well, I
Yo,
mean, Jay,
it was
Jay,
a lot of boos.
Jay,
there.
wouldn't even
Word,
go
man.
on that type of, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
platform. But either way, though, like he has to understand that he's coming to the point where there's a
Do
generational
you think
shift.
he thought before that, like, I can go anywhere and do
Hell
any show,
yeah.
and then
I think he
now
still-
it's like, oh, whoa.
I think he's still 85%
reality check.
feel that way.
Yeah, one time. Yeah, no doubt.
He gotta get through that first song and see what the vibe is.
Yeah.
And then he probably be like, all right, if it ain't that vibe he want, maybe I'm out.
What
after
are
this song.
other places that Drake would get booed at? I thought of one immediately.
You mean in the U.S.?
Not Philly.
No.
Okay.
Like, what other shows would Drake go to and be a guest at and get booed at? I immediately thought of one.
Go ahead. What?
Yeah, what?
Drake is getting booed at a Griselda show.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
You know what I'm saying? What else?
Pusha show.
He might
I
not make
mean,
it out out.
Yeah.
One of those type of crowds.
I'm just saying. I'm like, where else is Drake getting booed at? That's all I'm trying to figure out. I'm like, yo, where is Drake not getting ever? So definitely a Pusha show. Well, I mean, we can.
I mean,
say
that type of
that's
audience. Let's not even say because they probably wouldn't be on the same ticket. But the audience that Pusha has, yeah, he's more than
he's
likely
getting booed at the Pusha show. Is he getting booed at the Kendrick show?
I was thinking that when you first said
'Cause
it.
they got songs together.
So they got beef together too. What
Yeah.
other songs outside of Poetic Justice do they have together?
Kendrick's on Take Care. He's got his own song on it.
That's not together.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
I love bad bitches, right? Isn't Kendrick on there?
Fucking Problems.
Yeah.
That's
A$AP
ASAP
Rocky,
song.
but they're all on it. It's a
Well,
Drake
that's
song.
ASAP song. Though.
He says a Drake song.
It's,
Damn.
it's on
that's a
ASAP
Drake
album.
song.
It's
Come
on ASAP
I know
album.
whose album it's on, but
It's a
that's a
A$AP
Drake song.
That's an
Okay.
ASAP song. Okay. All right. So he's not getting booed with at the Kendrick show.
I don't think so.
If you think so. Okay. Whatever. I would have said at the Tory show, but it seems like him and
Nah,
Tory
they
done
did a
pieced
tour
it up.
together.
Yeah, I know they done pieced it
Yeah.
up or whatever.
Chick's tape drops tonight.
Yeah, shout out to Tory for saying that Tiger gets free features for life for the new hairline.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
that was kind of funny.
Did y'all see that shit?
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh man.
Did you see YG bring out Stormy Daniels to perform "Fuck Donald
Yeah,
Trump"?
That shit was nutty.
Fuck
Yo,
Donald
that
Trump.
was. Yeah.
That was cool. That was cool.
Them big ass
We
fake
like random
titties.
as shit right now. Y'all just gonna throw
cool. I'm
random
just throwing
topics
stuff
out.
out, yeah.
Why not?
Weren't we
did
actually
already.
talking about something before
Yeah,
this?
we were talking about Drake getting booed off stage.
And Drake got booed off stage. All right, and that's that. T.I.'s been in the news lately.
Yeah, so is his daughter.
Ooh, okay.
Elaborate, Kev.
T.I. takes his daughter to get her hymen checked every year to make sure.
Damn,
it's,
that
still-
sounds like.
First of all, I don't even like how Kev
Whoa,
read it.
I know, right? Whoa.
I didn't even read it. That's what happens.
I don't know about that.
Like, wait a
Make
minute.
sure she's still a virgin.
Yo,
Okay.
what's how far is overprotected?
That's way overprotective.
Like,
She's
I don't want to
18,
even
right?
know.
19, 20?
I think no, she thinks she's turned 18.
She
this
just
year.
then she
18.
obviously has to sign off on that, right?
Well, he said that
Probably
they
at
go,
18,
she
I
got to
would
give
think.
consent
At
for him to
18,
go
she
back
would.
there with her.
Yeah.
So he,
But Mike asked the question. What was your question again? How overprotective is overprotective?
yeah. What you think?
I
mean,
I'll
besides
let you know in
that.
17 years.
Hmm?
I'll let you know in 17 years.
I mean, I'm just asking guys who got kids and got daughters.
You not
right
going.
now.
Back. You not asking to go. I mean,
Nah.
last time I went back to the doctor, it was because of the shot. Whatever that. What shot is that? We was just talking about this.
Oh, the meningitis shot.
Meningitis shot.
Yeah.
And that was like, all right, but I haven't been back in the room. And
Nah, you're telling your
years.
wife to go and.
No, I've gone by myself. Me and Aaliyah just go to the doctor all the time.
Okay.
Like, just because of schedules. But
Yeah, I can
I'll
see
be like,
that.
yeah. I mean, if you're getting a physical, like one of
Do the doctor ask you? Will they?
Nah,
that was
they
the thing that gave
underage.
me like
Yeah.
if they're underage, I didn't think even if they were underage, I thought always there was still a doctor-patient confidentiality.
Nah.
Nah,
They
not when you're a
minors.
parent. Not
I
not
thought when they're
underage.
really.
Nah,
Nah.
you're mine. They
Yeah,
can't. I
can't.
don't even think they could really be. I don't want to say they can be. You can decide to leave, but technically, you're expected to be there because your child is a minor.
I mean, my thing is there's a difference between going to the and not to get too specific, but there's a difference between going to a pediatrician and going to a gynecologist, in my opinion. So if your daughter is old enough to go to a gynecologist, that's a grown woman
No,
daughter,
it's not.
doctor. A gynecologist is not
It
a
is,
woman
but like
doctor.
you don't have to be a grown woman. To
Not,
go to a
I mean, not
gynecologist.
legally grown, but grown in the sense that you can reproduce. Is that fair enough?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
Kids can
cool.
reproduce
That's all
at
I'm saying.
like
Yeah, you can do
13
like
nowadays.
Hence
Yeah,
the
that's
reason.
what
That's
I'm
what
saying.
I'm saying when I mean that.
So
right?
yeah, at 13 years old, and
You can
it-
reproduce, but all I'm saying is you're not taking your 13-year-old daughter just to the pediatrician. You know
Nah,
what I mean?
nah,
Like
nah,
the pediatrician doctor, in my opinion, is the doctor that you can sit in a room and you can see how the kids react and da 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 da. But when they get old enough to go to the gyno, now mind you, I'm a boy, so I've never had to deal with this, so I don't know. But I'm just curious, like, is there? I would think there would be some level of confidentiality. I could be wrong. Apparently I am
I think
wrong.
it's the same thing. When you're a
Okay.
minor, you're just a minor.
Okay, all right, sounds good.
yeah, because if there's like an issue, somebody's got to make decisions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I get that, but like,
Even with young kids now, if you think about it, like when you go, like when I go back there with Mikey, he be like, the doctor, whoever it is, they're like announcing everything as they're doing it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I see that, but I'm just saying, like, if you got a daughter, let's say your daughter get pregnant, right, as a minor, all right, and she goes to her gynecologist, and that and they have the conversation, whatever. Is the gynecologist calling you up saying your daughter's pregnant, or do they leave that responsibility up to your daughter to tell her parents that she's pregnant? That's what I mean.
I think they would probably just be like, you need to go get your parent and bring
bring them
into
into the room to go over these results. I think so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I don't think
Luckily,
they're letting her leave.
Luckily,
without,
we don't.
Yeah.
No one knows the answer.
All right.
No one knows that answer.
You guys are saying it with a lot of
Definitively.
confidence. I'm like,
But
oh,
I'm
just
assuming
thinking-
that's
yeah.
how it's gonna be.
I preference mine with I don't know, but you know, you
Yeah.
guys are speaking
Yeah.
from somewhat experience. I'm assuming. I don't know. Maybe you just know. All right, maybe.
She was offered $1 million by Pornhub.
Who is this now? What are we back
T.I.'s
to?
daughter,
Oh, okay.
or T.I., or yeah, not
I
T.I..
wouldn't think
That
T.I.
shit
would be
is-
offered $1 million for his daughter to lose his virginity. I would smack the shit out of anybody who offered me that. I'm saying,
Yeah.
what the fuck are you talking about?
That's
Nah.
probably just publicity stunt.
The thing about that is, I don't know if any of y'all have had intercourse with a virgin. Why is porn? Why does porn? What's interesting?
Why did cat
Yeah.
face look like
Fuck.
that? Why did cat face look like that?
I'm just saying in life, like
Okay.
you know,
What were you thinking, Kev?
Nothing.
yeah. What are you thinking?
Thinking, man.
Nah, I want to know what he was thinking.
I was trying to figure out.
'Cause
What
I'm
he
just thinking like, yeah, if you ever, I ain't saying a like some freak ass shit, like a young,
I'm
Like
over here
you
just
were-
drinking my water.
like you were a young man and you
yeah,
had.
exactly.
I understand.
You
what
know,
you mean.
yeah. I don't know what
understand what
Kev
you're
was thinking.
I understand what you mean. Okay, all right. Again, we're on the.
What you watching down there, Kev?
Power.
You better not have that power on down there, goddammit.
No, babe. Still porn. Still got half the bottle left.
Yo, you nasty, bro.
Half the bottle. That was funny. Pretty good. Oh man. All right, we're done talking about Mike's version sexcapades.
Kev be like, damn, I'm ashy. She like, why do we keep running through this lotion? Kev be like, you know what the winter does to my skin?
Yo. You-
I've never seen you use lotion ever in life.
it's wintertime.
Now you're going through a bottle a
never
day.
used
A
lotion.
bottle a day.
Never seen you
Oh,
ashy.
shit.
Oh, that's funny. Oh man.
right.
Okay. But yeah, I thought that was kind of crazy. First of all, very invasive. My personal opinion. Come on, fam. Like you should have a relationship with your daughter where it's built on trust a little bit. And
Who wants to know? Yo,
I
I get
do-
a call today.
Okay.
Phone call today. All right. So I make a call yesterday. I
First of
called.
all, is this gonna be related to the story?
Yeah, I
Kev,
mean,
what's the bet? What's the odds that this is gonna actually be related to what we're talking about?
It's not.
Okay, cool.
all right,
Go.
cool.
Go.
Bet money on it, real
Yeah,
quick.
keep going.
All
All
right.
right, no,
keep going,
so I
'cause
get a
now you're gonna
call
make
ye-
it go.
So I get a call. No, I called yesterday. You know, I'm just checking in, whatever. What's going
Mhm.
on? All right, look, I'm gonna call you back because I'm in the so and so. All right, cool. So calls me today instead of yesterday. Calls me today. I'm like, yo, yeah, what's up? What happened to you yesterday? Oh, I you know, we were just studying. I wound up studying, you know, her and her friends, whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah, we were just studying all night. Next thing you know, I was late, yada yada yada. And I said, and by studying, you mean like leave it
Okay.
like that?
Right.
No, real rap though. We really was studying, and this is my daughter telling me. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, but I know, like, sometimes, like, when, you know what I mean? Like, you don't want to know the truth about what's going on.
Never.
But then again, like, you gotta, you know, I don't expect her to be like, oh, by studying, I mean, we really went to a party. Yeah. She's,
Right.
I mean, she will say that if that's what it was. Like, we
Right.
did study, then what we did.
I got you.
But going back to what T.I. saying, like, some shit is just like, yo, I don't want to know. Like,
Right.
I hate to say it like that. I do, but I really,
No,
I
you
don't want to
wanna
know the
hear
bad
about
shit.
it.
Yeah,
Everything
like,
ain't for everybody.
yeah,
I mean,
like,
you know,
that
sometimes
chick
you-
is, go ahead.
No, I was just saying sometimes you just gotta go through your life experiences on your own and save that shit for your mama. I don't
Yeah,
wanna-
like the
Yeah.
chick, like I mean, his daughter, you know, nice looking young lady. I'm sure if she met some guy, and then that's like she's if she decided that she met some guy, even you know my daughter included, you know, of course you want them to be virgins until they married, I guess.
course.
But it's like at the end of the day, like I mean, she gonna do what she gonna do.
He's a
And it
person.
is what it is.
Yeah.
You being in there for every yearly checkup to make sure that, you know,
Not only that, then talking about it.
Yeah,
I think.
that's the
I
part
think
that I
that's
thought was
probably
like,
was. You know what I
He
mean?
talked about, where did he talk about it on his
It was a podcast.
podcast?
That wasn't even his. He was
See,
a
that
guest
was
on somebody
weird
else's.
because I'm like, if it was his, I could see because it's like, all
I
right,
can't
let me
even
get-
see that on his.
I could
Yeah,
to get
that's
to get
sick.
listeners,
No.
but
Because it's like you're exposing something that's probably personal and intimate to your daughter.
So
and
now
like,
all her
what I mean?
friends know
Exactly.
that her nut ass dad.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So what's this experience going to be like for her? Like, first of all, now everybody knows she a virgin. That's number one. And maybe she don't want everybody to know she a virgin. Maybe she want to, maybe she want her first time with whatever dude
And
she
whoever
decided
the
to deal
dude is
with.
that's lying, that's saying he with her, he hitting it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
You done jam
Man,
cuz up.
shorty been together for 3 years.
Saying,
Of course I'm in that.
Yeah, man.
What?
Yo, you know T.I. daughter? You know I be bending that
Yeah.
thing up.
Yo, dog,
Lying
you
like
been
shit.
with shorty for 2
You know how many
years,
stripes
I
he
know.
done got over the years?
Yeah,
you know
I
what I
know,
mean? He's getting all types of props
Maybe
for that
T.I.
shit.
just hating and shit. Maybe he lying. Maybe, why talk about it, period?
Yeah, it made no sense to me.
That was a bar. Why talk about it? Period.
Yeah, okay.
It's a
Get it.
double entendre right there.
Get it.
Still my guy, though. You
Hit
know
up
what I
Rob
mean?
Markman again.
Yeah, man. Now, I don't know if I can't roll with Tip on this one though. That's the only thing. Like Tip, find a better way. I mean, don't talk about it. If whatever you do in your household, I never want to. That's what y'all do. That's your parenting style. Cool, whatever. But yeah, keep whatever's going on in your house in your house. And that's all I got to say about that. Bong.
All right.
Tory Lanez.
I don't know much about this story. I just know that
He got into a fight with some guy from Love and Hip Hop.
who?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
Love and
either.
Hip Hop. Which
It's
area?
Like a million of them bitches. I don't
Yeah,
fucking know.
Texas.
He swung on the ball, and it just looked like he just was like, you remember Cuba Gooding Jr. in Boys in the Hood when he came in the house
he came
when
out
he was
swinging.
mad? Yeah. It just was swinging that air and shit. That was Tory Lanez
Okay.
trying to connect
He
with
said
ball.
Cuba.
And he was like literally like maybe 6 inches from the ball face and just swung wild and missed. I don't understand it, but yeah. Tory Lanez. Is on
Apparently,
some
Cuba been swinging on some breasts lately, huh?
Apparently.
swinging at some
Yeah.
breasts.
But shout out to Tory. Chicks Tape 5 coming soon. Like you
Tonight.
said, tonight dropping. Ashanti on the cover. Ashanti
yeah.
did a photo shoot for that
She
cover.
did.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Shout out to man.
Go
Man.
ahead, shout her out.
Man.
Oh man, excuse me.
Bless you. She know what it is.
All right.
Mike.
Shout out to Ashanti. Forget it. I'll say
You
it for
driving
Greg.
for it.
Huh?
You driving 2 hours.
Absolutely.
You driving 2? You driving
Yeah.
4. You driving 4 for it.
4 hours. The Virginia. If Ashanti's in Virginia, would I go down there?
Well,
as a
first
single
of
man?
all, the fact that you know what's 4 hours away from where you're at right now is hilarious.
Yo,
to
we
me.
all know that.
He's like, yo,
Virginia's all
yeah,
right.
man, 4
That's
hours.
how I gotta
Where we
measure it.
going, south or north? Yeah,
Yeah,
oh,
man.
Virginia? Oh, yeah, that's
Virginia,
light
4
work.
hours
Yeah,
to
man,
Virginia?
4 hours Virginia.
I've driven
light
to
work.
Virginia
Yeah, man.
before,
Oh,
so
Maine?
that's what I'm
What you
saying.
talking, Maine? Oh, that ain't
Yeah.
shit, man. I'm going to Maine. Ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Little Beantown action.
Maine just sound far as shit,
Something
even
like-
if it is 4 hours. It sound like I ain't going up there. It's cold as shit.
Cold as shit.
It's like nah,
Yeah, man.
Good convo. Kev, how far are you driving?
Not that far.
We've already talked about
Yeah.
that. Yeah, Kev won't disclose
he's
that
lying.
information.
I'm,
I love how you baited him, though.
Yeah.
So Tory Lanez though on his album flipped some Jagged Edge joints.
Okay.
He flipped some.
I heard the T-Pain's.
T-Pain. I didn't really.
I wasn't feeling it as
Yeah,
much
I
either.
didn't think it was that.
Does he have an Ashanti flip since she's on
does.
the cover?
Snoop Dogg, Chris Brown, Chicken and Beer, Ludacris,
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
All right.
Dream,
I actually
Love Hate.
like.
Some joint off the Love Hate album.
Okay.
Maya, some Maya track.
Oh, Best of Me. If
Mario,
you flip a Best of Me, Mario, which one?
Go off that Go album. Some Trey Songs joint off Trey Day.
What song? What's that song off Trey Day?
I don't know.
They don't
It
say-
just
They
says
just
that.
say
It
which
has the
songs is-
album. Song
okay.
off Street Love, Lloyd's album.
Oh, okay. That album was actually all right.
It was.
Yeah. He
what
got
else,
some
what
good
else?
ones on here. And
Yes, yes, it is.
and
Wow.
he
was
had-
that still was he still Murder Inc. then?
Nah,
Yeah.
he only had Southside was the Murder Inc.
Oh,
album.
okay. Oh, it probably it was a good album then after the Murder Inc.
The
project.
Murder Inc. one was good.
No, I'm just saying.
Anyway.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
So he's
Speaking
doing.
of Murder Inc.
shit.
Oh no, time out.
Oh,
You're
shit.
not gonna pause everything like hold up,
Time out.
everything. Time out.
Time out.
Murder
Hot
Inc.
take.
convo.
Let's talk about it.
The
Jesus Christ.
another podcast said that the greatest R&B
Stop
and
it.
rap
Okay, that's
collab
what we doing. We doing that now.
was J-Lo
Let's do that.
and
Let's do that now.
and Ja Rule.
They spend not enough time on this. Let's do it.
that what was the joint called?
What's Put
my
It On Me.
Yeah, Put It On.
Put It
Nah,
On-
it wasn't
how'd
Put It
it
On
go?
Me.
Your lips, your eyes.
It was the joint with the
Is
Rick
that it?
James sample.
Oh,
What's my motherfucking name?
I'm Real.
Yeah,
Oh.
there you go.
I'm Real.
Yeah, that was
That
they said
was
that
the
the
best.
They said that was the greatest R&B rap collab.
I don't think that's what the one. That
First of all, that's not even better than
think it
that
was
Jay
another
and Maya
J-Lo
joint.
and,
J-Lo and Ja Rule.
I know, but you know, have more than one song together.
Yeah, I think they had like 2.
Yeah, 2 or 3, I think.
I mean,
But
you guys would
that
know.
ain't even better than the damn. Like I said, the Maya Jay-Z joint, the Best of Me remix.
Ooh,
What about the original with Jadakiss?
All right, it ain't better than that.
Whoa.
I'm just letting you know.
I was telling. Remember, I was hit you guys up on the weekend. I was told you I listened to the Jada interview, and Jada was kind of. He was like, Jay was definitely like sneak dissing me. Every time I would do a song, he would jump on the remix, and he ran through that one, and he ran through like 2 other ones. I can't remember them off the top of my head, and I was like, I never even peeped that.
that's funny how rappers be trying to create
Yeah.
beefs in their own head.
He's like, I would listen to some of those Jay albums. I'm like, he's definitely talking about me.
For real?
Yeah.
What did Jay
That's
say?
crazy.
What he talking about?
Did he ever reply?
Who?
Did he ever say that he came out with a song that was in a response to a Jay sneak diss?
No, he did not.
You pussy kiss. Sorry,
He signed to Rock Nation now too.
but that's now.
Well, he signed with Rock.
Yeah, now he is.
Yeah,
No,
now.
he signed with Rockefeller though.
Yeah, but that
Yeah,
was
they
then.
never put anything
But
out,
He
though.
never. Yeah, exactly. He's more Rough Riders.
Maybe that
than
was
Bad
Jay
Boy.
sneak dissing him again.
Maybe, yeah. He's like,
Take
he's
this
doing the
mill.
Nas.
I know you need it. Jay Brown's like, I know you need it. Take this mill and nothing. You just gonna be shelved.
Damn, yo, best one of all time because what they said on that show.
Ghostface Neo joint was fire too. Kanye.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Or Kanye and Neo too. I think he was on. I think that was the same
Man,
track they were on.
I like that. To me, a Fab joint.
So
They
Oh
said
yeah,
that-
they did say that.
Yeah, when they said that, I was like, that was the first thing that came to my mind was that I'm so into you because I like the original with just Tamia, and then when Fab flipped it, I was
You
like,
don't
oh,
think that
shit.
Drew Hill, JD, and Brad joint was that kind of? That was. I
Here
ain't
we
even being
go.
biased.
Here we go.
Listen,
Here we
listen,
go.
I'm not
so
being
we got
a
the Murder
Kev.
Inc. plug.
I'm not being
and-
Kev right
and
now.
So Def was right on.
I'm not
I
being
know this
Kev.
train is never late.
I threw in Maryland in
You
there
did.
too.
No,
a
you
little
did.
bit.
No,
but
you
I'm
did.
just saying though
Yeah.
that song was hot for a long time.
That was a good collab. That was a good collab.
I mean, granted, it ain't a hardcore like rap R&B joint, so I'll be honest with that. But shit, I mean, Ja Rule and
112 and
Ain't
Beanie
hardcore.
Siegel,
Which one is
what
that?
was that?
Peaches and Cream remix, right?
That shit was gay.
No, Faith and Freeway, Fire remix.
The Faith and Shine joint with Carl Thomas too. Yo, that was hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
used to hear that in the club all the time, and this shit would go crazy. When like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true.
when
That is
Freeway
true.
come on, oh
Mhm.
man, yeah, that shit was hard. That shit was hard.
Hmm.
Damn, man, it's been a couple. It's been a couple, man.
But yeah, they definitely not number one.
What about
The more songs we bring up.
know.
what was
I'm
the
thinking about more.
D'Angelo and Method Man joint off the Tikal album?
I don't like.
You and I till the day we die.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking
Yeah.
about, but I would
Ex-girlfriend.
probably
Or
say
the Mary J. Blige
the
and
D'Angelo, "You're My Lady" remix with AZ.
okay,
Mm.
That's probably what I would give for
Mary
colla-
J. and Method Man.
All that I need, got all I got is you.
Yeah, the Bad Boy remix. That joint was hard.
I like the original too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that original was a tearjerker though.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That's all that we need. All I got is you is Mary J and Ghostface.
Ghost right.
Okay.
All
I
right.
like that better than the Mary J Method Man joint.
So I think so far Ghost is winning.
Ghost got a couple
Ghost used
joints,
to
man.
He ripped those.
Yo,
Cause hold on,
oh,
what was the other
Ghost,
one? He got another
Raekwon
one.
and Jodeci.
Oh, the what you call it joint? I know you're
She
talking about.
got sex
Come
like
and
the
Talk to
Little
Me?
Brown- Yeah.
Come and talk to me. Yeah.
That remix is a.
Oh, hold on.
Put that
Nah,
on the playlist. Write that shit
ain't-
down right now.
That ain't
That's-
come talk to me.
No,
That's
it's,
fiending. And was that the fiending?
She got sex like the Yes, that is fiending. Yeah.
That's the fiending remix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Can't you out of my mind.
Yeah, that fiending remix.
Yeah.
Never Be the Same Again was with Carl
Never Be the
Thomas
Same
and
Again.
Raekwon.
There we
Oh,
go.
that was the
Okay.
joint.
Oh, that was
Alright.
Raekwon? I thought that was Ghost.
Raekwon,
Yeah.
Ghost, and Carl Thomas.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was.
alright,
Yeah,
alright.
Never be the same again. It's hard. That shit's
Ghost
fire.
sound
Damn,
mean,
Ghost,
boy.
yeah, Ghost might be the go to this, man.
Yeah,
I don't know,
man.
Ghost. Yes,
Yeah,
I love that
that's
joint.
my joint.
Yo, that shit is fire. But the whole Ghostini album is like that. The Wizard of
Yeah, you was
Poetry.
talking
That's
about
all it is Ghost with R&B flips and shit. You know what I mean?
That was that work.
Yeah, man, that shit's fire right there, man.
But then the Neo joint was hot too. That's Ye was on
Oh,
that
wait a
remix.
minute. We disrespecting some of the newer school artists.
Who?
Rick Ross and Neo. Rick Ross, John Legend. Rick Ross. I mean, he got a couple joints.
I mean, they ain't
Wait.
they ain't like them ghost joints.
Oh man, listen. I downloaded God Forgives I Don't and Teflon Don. Nah, you can keep that one. Nah, you can keep that one. Keep that one. Give me anything Neo and Ross though. Okay, this was hot.
That thing.
This was Ghostface back like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, this was hard. Compound is in the building. Yeah. That shit was fire. Yeah, man. It's
I mean, I guess I'm just not a John Legend fan. So
Wow,
the
really?
ones with on some real
Sexiest
shit.
man alive.
No
First
homo.
of all, yo,
No, and I talked about this with my
Pause.
wife.
what the hell is going on in
No
the world?
homo, but they could have found. Like I told my wife
My wife
this.
was like, he's
John-
not like,
He's
like
damn
They went
near
from
there.
hold on, they was like somebody was his wife was like it's what Chrissy Teigen posted. They went from Idris Elba
yeah.
to John Legend, and they showed like but back in '95, Idris Elba probably
Saw
wouldn't
the
look as
picture
good
of John in
as John
95?
Legend in
Yeah, he looked like a
'95, right?
nerd.
Exactly. And then they
Oh.
picked then Idris Elba posted a picture of himself in
Yeah.
'95, and Chrissy Teigen was like, "I stand corrected.
Yo.
You'd have been a man either way." You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand, People magazine, and pause on all this, but y'all had Idris Elba, y'all had The Rock, y'all had, and then y'all going to John Legend.
Fucking John Legend.
I mean,
Are
I don't
you
even
serious?
understand. When I heard it, I was like, wait a minute, what? Why? I don't even understand what.
Not for nothing.
John was probably surprised.
It was like, wait a minute, who?
I'm
Who,
gonna
me?
pull. Listen, I'm gonna pull the race card. Right.
Yeah.
They felt like they was gonna put a black guy on there.
Right. And they ran out of good black guys to put on.
No,
it.
it's like clean face. You know what I mean? He ain't got not a ounce of facial
What's the
hair.
other black guys that would have qualified for that if
I
that's
don't
what they
know.
wanted? I mean,
I don't know.
Kinda
But I'm just thinking, like, not John, like,
no
no homo.
judge- yeah, I mean, no.
You can
I'ma-
say there's some
I'ma
good,
say
some
pause.
smooth looking dudes out
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Like,
man, there's some guys out there that's cool. You know what I mean? But I don't know who they would like.
who they be.
Go,
But look, this is what I'm saying. Don't go. No homo. I mean,
Stop saying no homo, man. Just say pause. Jesus Christ.
Look,
you said this shit like 5 times.
Ghost. All right.
Very offensive.
Not
in
even
2019.
Ghost. But John Legend is on what? What's that show? The Voice.
Right.
He's on like whatever fucking.
Like, I don't
award
even
show
know what he's
singing.
seen in enough to be identified as that. Like,
Yeah.
Idris Elba's in movies and all this and other
He's
thing.
like the ultimate family husband.
You don't get John
perfect,
Legend the
perfect
fuck outta
life.
here.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else perfect husband, family
boy
guy.
outta
Like,
here.
what are we talking about here? You know what I mean?
Give me Lorenz Tate. I guess.
Stop.
Man, what is it?
I mean,
96?
he's only in
What the hell are you
power.
talking about, man?
I don't care.
Old
It's
dog,
John
bro.
Legend. Like, it's the competition is obviously light out here.
Yeah, man, that's kind of crazy that there's
Kevin
no other.
Hart.
Nah, man.
Nah?
He caught up in the cheating scandal and then he just broke his
Yeah.
back on some other shit. Like, we don't know. Nah.
That's a
What,
good
what was
question.
he just
yo.
on the other night?
He was People's Choice Awards. He
Okay.
got an
Why
award
did
for
they
that.
make? I didn't watch the clip, but they made like, oh, this is his first.
His first appearance since he
Oh,
since
okay.
that
Accident.
You know, did
Yeah.
you see the video he posted? Because he
No.
had a tough way to
Yeah.
even start walking again. Like,
Oh,
he was
really?
in a brace for a minute. Yeah.
Okay.
He just was able to be mobile again. Yeah, I don't know who else.
That's
they
a
would-
good question, man.
Oh, you know what? Who
Who?
they should have picked?
Who?
Black Panther boy.
Yeah, all right. I would take that.
Michael Jordan.
Give me Michael B. Jordan.
I didn't even say that. I was
Yeah, I
talking
thought you
about
were
the
talking
other
about
boy. Yeah, I was talking about
Brock,
Chadwick.
whatever
Yeah,
his
because he
name
got a
is,
he got a new movie coming out soon.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
see
don't
that.
give me Michael B. Jordan. I'm kind of sick of yo. But yeah,
No, I would take John Legend though.
yeah, I would take Michael B. Jordan over John Legend. Pause. But like, this is so
I
fucking
know.
crazy.
In other news,
You know what I mean?
God damn.
This sultry singing, don't get him out of here,
Yo, don't say it, man. Sing sultry.
And then it's like, I'm tired of hearing this damn singing. Too.
Well, his singing
like,
voice is not to be desired at all.
It's like,
It's
what the fuck
he
you-
doesn't
uh,
have,
he's
he don't
killing
have
this
no
guy.
range.
I'm just
Yo, get your ordinary ass,
Yeah.
your ordinary
Yeah.
people ass somebody.
Yeah, I mean, at least back when he was with Jado, they had some. I mean, he was more.
He was
For-
cool. Yeah,
I think he left us like.
Nah, I ain't gonna
meaning
say
the.
that.
No,
'Cause he
I ain't talking
activist.
about. No, I ain't.
Oh,
I ain't
alright.
talking about like even
Alright.
like I'm talking about. I think he left like this culture of music
Okay, hip hop.
that he started it,
Of course. All right.
and now he's damn near opera singer. Like you know, he sound like he's like an
He's
opera
an
singer
EGOT.
now.
He got it. He
Yeah.
has it. The only one with the EGOT.
He's safe. John Legend is safe, so they threw him out there. That's
Yeah,
what
man.
I
I
think.
think Chadwick should have got it.
Yeah,
Give
throw a
the
little
man
edge.
Chadwick.
Throw some edge
You know what
out
I'm saying?
there.
Yeah.
My man Marshana Ali, whatever. his
Yeah.
name
Okay.
is.
Yeah, I
Throw
like
him out
Cuz.
there.
Yeah, he cool.
Thank you. That's you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's yeah. We missed that John Legend. Yeah.
John Legend will never get on one of them tracks again.
Nah.
There's no way.
Yo, what happens
I
when
think the
John Legend
last-
sees Kanye caller ID on his phone? Like,
Yeah,
what
I
is
was
it?
wondering that because like they were a year ago they were like hanging out.
That
I
was
mean,
his
they probably
man.
still hang out.
I mean,
but
that's
like,
his man for real because
yeah.
they got on around the same
But like,
time.
he's looking at him like, what are you doing?
Especially the type of person that Legend is. Like
Yeah.
he's on this activism stuff. He's political. No, nine, and Kanye just out here being a nut.
But do you answer that call? Because let's not say they came on together. Nobody was checking for John Legend. Kanye gave him a shot.
right, no one was checking for Ye, and Rockefeller gave them a shot. And
Dame, let's be real. Dame.
Rockefeller.
All right. You don't want to.
I'm just saying Rockefeller. I mean, I'm just saying it's a collaboration.
Nobody was checking
Biggs
for
was
John.
there too. And you're right. No, I'm not gonna lie with you. You're right. I remember when Legend and Ye performed. I said this before in this podcast where they performed at our homecoming. It was just Kanye West and John Legend on a keyboard, and that was the dopest show I had ever seen
Oh,
ever.
for real?
Yeah, and
That's
they was doing cover shit and all that. This is before they blew up, before College Dropout, everything.
That's when he was John Stevens, probably.
No, his name was
Yeah,
Legend.
he was
Alright.
Legend back
Yeah,
then.
but probably was Stevens. Who knows? But we didn't know who the fuck this guy was.
But that's when he used to have a beard.
Yeah, he
at
was
least-
playing keyboard for Kanye.
At least he
That's
had
all
a
we knew.
beard. Now he's like, damn, do you even got any? Like, he nares his face. You know what I'm saying?
He's married to a supermodel,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Jesus Christ. You know what I mean?
She light. Anyway, like, you know what I'm saying?
Chrissy Teigen. No,
She
I
light
would
as
disagree
shit.
with that. Yo,
She
she said she
light.
light, yo.
She
Crazy.
light, dog.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. All right. I'm not the
You
one
can
that
scroll
John,
through-
whoa, isn't John Legend from Chicago?
He is.
Nah.
I thought he was.
I don't think. Nah, not at all.
Are you sure?
Let's Google it.
I mean, I
seriously
know.
doubt it.
I
You know
I
what? He
default
actually
to
might
you
be
for all
from
Chicago.
Philadelphia.
He ain't from Philly.
Google it.
He said first Chicago.
Where the
Nah,
fuck
Now
you go
Philly.
from
Now
Chicago
he's
to
gonna be
Philly,
from
man?
fucking
It's one or
Maryland.
the other.
It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Nah, he's like from Indiana somewhere. He's
Nah.
like from
Oh
Gary.
shit, let's
You know
find
what I'm
out.
saying?
He ain't no from now. He don't look like he from
He
no
from-
Gary.
He from
Fuck out of here.
East Lansing.
Gary.
He ain't from
Michigan
no
or some
Freddie
shit.
Gibbs from Gary. John Legend is nowhere. It ain't. Hold up. I'm about to find this out. John Legend. Surprised I can't see his nut ass.
Y'all killing the sexiest man alive, man.
Christy Teigen.
John
You
Legend
said
come
she
over
all
here
that.
and
Su-
take-
she a
John-
supermodel
John-
for real?
Yeah, she is.
She was on the cover of
Yeah.
Sports
Sports
I ain't-
Illustrated.
I
Yeah.
wasn't checking for Shorty. She like
John Legend come through and scoop your girl up so fast.
You
You might be like, man,
Whatever.
what?
Springfield, Ohio.
that's where he's from.
I told you some whack ass.
That ain't Chicago. That's
He
6
was-
hours away from Chicago. Actually, it's 5 hours away.
He's from Springfield.
Springfield, Ohio.
That's where the Simpsons are from.
Yeah. They don't say Illinois though.
From Springfield, USA.
How the fuck you from Springfield, Ohio? That's not even Illinois.
That's what.
No,
what the
it's
fuck
Ohio.
you just said that?
I thought he said No,
Springfield,
Springfield
Ohio.
is the capital of Illinois.
Oh, that's Springfield.
So that's why I
everywhere.
said 5.
okay.
It's 5 hours away from Chicago.
Oh no, he said Ohio.
That's even worse. You from Springfield, Ohio,
Damn,
is
that's
in the
even
middle
worse.
of fucking nowhere.
Damn, you shitting on Springfield. People from Springfield, Annie. We apologize if here from the Commission Podcast.
John
again.
Roger Stevens
Yes.
from Springfield,
It's probably
Ohio.
Roger because of Prince, right?
I'm about to say, man, don't shit on the Rogers name.
I'm
you know
not.
what I mean,
I'm not.
Prince
No, I'm
Rogers.
not.
Come
I'm
on
not.
now.
That's Prince.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna let that one go.
Yeah, you gotta let that one go. And you can't shit on John Legend for
No.
being a pretty boy if you gonna big up Prince.
That's what he is.
You can't just big
John
up
Legend
Prince.
has none of the swag Prince had, dog.
I agree. I'm just saying, but he made it. You
Prince
got
was a
on him
straight
for
up
having a
G.
baby face
Look
and all
at,
that
look
other
at it.
shit.
Look at so that's the
No,
sexiest
he's-
man alive. Look at this boy, yo. No, look for real. Like
Got on lipstick?
Oh shit, I ain't even going in on that.
He
I'm
looks
just
like an L7. I feel
you
you,
don't,
but damn.
L7. You don't get him out of here, man. All right,
You just did for like 10
Yeah,
minutes.
Right. I mean, you
say it
crushing
now.
this
Shout out
bull,
to John
Then
Legend.
he gonna shout his ass out. Some hate that shit. What the fuck is Mike doing?
I'm
yo?
just messing
Yo,
with him.
Mike
Somebody
is
gotta
crazy.
play devil's advocate.
Oh my
Look,
God.
these are jokes.
Oh my gosh,
Yo,
yo,
remember the hold up. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Yo, remember the what was the damn movie with Jim Carrey? Me, Myself, and Irene?
Yeah.
Remember they was trying to tell him, yo, the kids aren't yours?
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's the beer. Yeah, it's the beer talking. It's not me. It's the beer. He was like, look at those kids.
That was one of my favorite movies for the longest
Yo,
time. And that scene,
Yo,
when he's
Jim
just
Carrey rolls up on his ass. See? All
Renell-
right,
Renell
He was
Zellweger-
like,
Zellweger,
your
right?
kids,
I'm just saying he swole up on his ass.
Remember,
like,
remember
what?
she's like, she's gonna be eating Willie tonight.
Yeah.
Little short mini dude.
Oh, she gonna be freeing Willie tonight. So these,
Yo, she came in with the shirt with his face on the shirt.
You know what I mean? Yo, man.
Alright, What we got for the playlist?
That's so
this week?
disrespectful. That was so
God,
disrespectful. Oh my God. All right, playlist shit.
This
All right,
mother-
damn, yeah, playlist. What you got, Mike?
Hold on, man.
This is the Commission
You may have to go
Podcast
first.
playlist season
That shit was funny.
4, playlist number 8. It's available on Spotify and Tidal. What we got?
Man,
Mike's up first.
I go first, man. I'm Griselda out this week, y'all. I ain't gonna even front.
Let me just
Actually,
put
I'm
that
not.
back
I'm
there.
not.
Yeah, I thought you had some
I'm
other.
not.
Okay,
joints
cool,
we
'cause I
talked
got
about,
some.
Mike.
I got some other stuff too, man.
You can throw
I'ma
some
go
on it because I'm gonna throw some
throwback.
Griselda.
I know
on it
you
for
are, so I'm gonna leave some of that off there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna throw back this to Thug Life, man. Y'all remember that Thug Life album?
The Pac album?
Yeah, I mean it was Thug Life, the group. But
Yeah, okay.
I mean it was Pac though, because he had. I'm listening to it like, damn, he had 2 verses, the first verse and the last verse, damn near every song. But Bury Me a G. We gonna go with that real
Okay.
quick, and that was my joint. I think I'm gonna be Pac and Griselda out. I'm gonna have 4 songs then. Another Pac joint, Made Niggas. Let's throw that on there, Kev, for this week for the playlist. Now let's get to the Griselda. I don't know if Greg put some of these songs on here before, but I know there's one album he didn't because
I didn't know about it, and you just told me about it the other day. Yeah, I did not know about it.
Yo, this joint off of Griselda Ghost. It's called Empire. My bad. Is retarded. And also the joint called Richard Porter.
Hmm.
All right.
I'm done. 4 songs.
What you got, Kev?
All right. I'll start off with Dave East album came out last week. You listen to it?
Yo, I
haven't
started.
gotten to it
It's a
yet.
good album.
I
I heard
it's
it's gonna be good.
good.
Yeah.
But it's just like on some real shit, not for nothing. When you into this Griselda shit,
Yo, man, Mike, you
Yo,
even a
no,
fan?
listen,
I'm
I've
real
been-
quick.
real.
Listen, I understand what he's going through because
But
that's what I was.
when you into it,
Yep. You don't hear nothing
the
else.
day. I mean, not towards
No, I
Dave
know.
It's
East,
not a knock. Nope.
but it ain't gonna be as hard.
Mhm.
So it's gonna. It may feel like
It feel
this ain't
different.
the time for me to listen to it. That's
Alright.
all.
It's
I
not.
gotta
Well,
Yeah.
Dave East, Tiana Taylor. They got a joint called
See what I'm
Need a
saying?
Sign.
Like, not
It's gonna be a hit.
But Tiana Taylor.
Gangstar, MOP, Lights
Ooh.
Out off the One of the Best Yet project. Joint's hard. Whole album. You can rock that.
Yeah,
cover
it
to
is.
cover.
My joint is damn. I'll get back to that.
What was that?
On a Gangstar joint. The one with the chick that be rapping in it too. Kev, you know what I'm talking about? I think it's
Yeah.
like number 9 or 10 or 11. One of those.
It's
It may be number 9 actually.
hang on.
That joint hot though. That album is hot. You can't rock out to it.
Nitty Scott. It's called Get Together with
Yeah.
Neo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. With Neo on
Yeah,
that joint.
yeah,
Yeah,
joint
I
is
like
hard.
that.
My next track is off Emotional Oranges. Their
Oh
new
shit. Okay.
their new joint
How's that
came
album?
out. I think I like it, man. It's
I've been wanting to give them a try.
It's a cool vibe. They got this joint on there called West Coast Love.
Okay.
Alright.
And then, because Chicks Tape come out tonight, I'll throw the Tory Lanez T-Pain joint on there, Jerry Sprunger. Those are my 4 for the week.
Okay. Okay.
Alright.
Cool. You gave him 4. All right. I wasn't
So did Mike.
expecting to give him 4. Oh, that's what we doing. We doing 4. All right. Say no more. Let's start with
I'm gonna give you one more.
Okay. All right.
Pink Sweats and Jesse Reyes.
I like Pink Sweat.
Honesty remix.
I like Jesse Reyes
Oh,
too.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Honesty. Wait a minute. Honesty remix.
Yeah.
I have Honesty. The original in
All
my.
right, check the remix.
That
out,
was
man.
only what, like a 5-song EP or something like that?
I think
was
this was
7?
just a single.
That's the same. Yeah, but he had a. I think he has. He has an
Pink
EP
Sweats
called.
has or EP
Yeah.
out.
The EP, that's what I'm saying. I think he got
Yeah,
like
yeah,
5 songs on it.
Yeah,
only,
he's
though.
on the Wale album too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Wale's I thought about this the other day because the album came out like 3 weeks ago and I hadn't really listened to it since the first week it came out. We don't. It's all about the first week anymore.
Yep.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's upsetting.
I agree.
Anyway.
All right. Sorry, I'm typing away.
Okay.
Pay me no mind. All right. So we're gonna start with off of the new West Side Gun album. You know, Hitler Wears Hermes 7, Lucha Brothers, West Side Gun, Currency, and Benny the Butcher. Really hard track. You're going to
Currency
enjoy
on
that.
joint. I definitely will.
Yeah, Currency's kills it on that. Song number 2 from the Carter 4. Got to shout out to Carter 4. Outro. Bun B. Nas. Shine.
Oh, you
Busta
doing all of
Rhymes.
You're just doing all of them.
Yeah.
This-
No, I didn't. You know what? Should we do all of them? I wasn't going to do all of them. I was just going to go with the outro.
I thought that damn near was, right?
No.
Andre one's crazy too.
The Andre one is in the
Tech
middle.
9.
And then. And,
Oh, yeah,
and
Tech 9 killed
That's the
that
Tech
shit.
9 and yeah, Dre one. Let's fucking put them all on.
All right.
Yeah, why
put
not?
the-
They
put the
always hit.
intro.
I like that Shine verse too.
That Shine verse be killing them,
Yeah.
yo. That's why I put it on there. And I like the Busta verse, too. The Busta verse is hard.
Yeah, Busta killed that.
Yeah, I thought
They
Busta
all
did.
killed that joint.
Yeah. I thought so, too. And then I got song number 4 from the, I think this is Teflon Don album. Yeah. Live Fast, Die Young.
Oh, yeah.
John
Rick
Legend.
Ross. John Legend. Shout out to the sexiest man alive.
Fuck outta here. Rick Ross?
And Rick
They should
Ross.
just gave that to Rick Ross.
And Rick Ross.
I think the best
That was-
Rick Ross and John joint is that Rich Forever.
John,
Okay.
he did.
He has a
did do
Maybach.
it.
He has a Maybach
Yeah.
music that I like.
Yeah,
though.
he did.
They need an album together. They damn near have a
They
whole,
do, yeah, for
whole,
real.
catalog
That
of music.
Live
together.
Fast, Die. What was that? Live.
Live fast and
Yeah,
die young.
no, I know, 'cause Kanye
I
did
live
that
fast.
Kanye joint?
You
Yeah,
got
Kanye
the
did that joint.
feeling. He used that beat. In
Yeah,
something
that
else.
joint.
Yeah, that beat is
that
hard as
joint
shit. That's why
crazy.
that's. I can't remember. I was trying to remember the other song that he used that beat on, but yeah, he
Rick
sold
Ross
that beat
had
before.
a joint with Neo, Wiz Khalifa, and Currency, Superfly.
Oh yeah,
That
I
joint
remember
was
that.
hard,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, that shit was hard. My last song from the 5-Star Stunner album,
Birdman?
Birdman, featuring Lil Wayne
100
and
million?
one Jadakiss.
Okay.
Oh.
Start with straight shots and then pop bottles.
Oh yeah, that shit was hot.
Yeah, I mean, so we just that video. I used to love
Yeah,
that
that video
video.
was hot.
When Wayne would be wilding out with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I
Hey, yo,
forgot
we
about
dropping
that song.
champagne.
Yeah. You know what that came on the other day too?
What's
that
that?
Wayne Carter 2, the Mob joint. It was like really the intro.
Fly In? Yeah. I know
It was
what you're
called.
talking about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
He killed that shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I had yeah. I was just listening to that the other day too. That's so funny.
We gotta
you
bring
mentioned
this up next
Cash
week though,
money,
because I
got
was saying,
money.
I was saying we should talk about intros.
Yeah,
and
yeah, we
outros,
definitely-
Can
right?
I throw one more in there? And I might have thrown this on here
Go ahead.
before, but this shit just bangs so fucking hard. That Nobody's Favorite on the Port of Miami
yeah.
2
That's really hot.
with Ross
That
and
beat
Gunplay.
guitar.
Oh, yeah.
That
Gunplay
shit
killed it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I keep going back to it.
Yeah.
So honorable mention. Sorry,
Cool.
shit's hard. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Alright.
So I give you 5. I'm done.
All right.
Shout outs.
Yeah, we'll get Kev a throwback. Yeah, I mean, it was his birthday last week, right? We'll give him a throwback.
Hey, shout
it's
out to
Thursday,
Kev,
too?
man.
Throwback Thursday.
Throwback Thursday. There you go.
Hey,
Kev's
yeah,
birthday.
yeah, man. Shout
Yeah,
out to
man.
Kev. You do
35.
anything for the Big B Day?
I went out
3-5.
for dinner. Was it? Me and my wife.
Get anything fun?
Yeah, I got some cool stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, wife
More
came through
to
with some
come.
gifts.
More
Some gifts.
to
All
come.
right.
That's what's up, man.
Mm.
Good.
That
Shout
mean
out,
you
man.
watching Power tonight?
Yo, we went to this restaurant.
Yo, why we gonna start calling porn power?
Power.
We went to this restaurant downtown,
Yeah.
and it was like they were like trying to be way more fancier than they actually were.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like the food, like the guys. Oh man, we caught these mussels in the
Snapper.
yeah in the Atlantic Ocean at this part, and we did this to them, and I'm like, these taste like regular mussels, man, but you just charging twice as much for them.
Oh, he gave
Yeah.
you the story?
Yeah,
Like the way to come out. I hate when the way to come out with a
everything had
story.
a story.
Yeah, I don't like
this
the story,
steak
right.
was grass fed.
Yeah,
I don't
give a fuck,
it tastes
man.
like every other
It
steak.
died of all
yeah.
natural causes.
Yeah, yeah.
Kill it.
Man, you don't
Yeah.
just give me this goddamn steak.
Flavor
That man, he
bruh.
got cancer in his
Extra.
fucking
It wasn't
steak.
good.
It wasn't
not
good, you
nah,
said?
it was not good. The food was not good. It was overpriced.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
You ain't pay for it, so who cares?
Yeah. I mean, I did, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It was cool.
understand.
I had a good birthday.
That's what's
week.
up,
Just
man.
Chilled out.
That's what's up, man. Well, happy 35th to you, man. Wish you many,
Thanks.
many more. Mike, you got any shout outs?
Yeah, man. Yo, shout out to my man Thad, part of 456 podcast.
Okay, all right.
His Steelers is getting their ass whipped right now. I
Jesus.
just want to shout that brother
damn,
out.
man.
You know what I mean?
I think he's recording right now too. Yeah, man. It's got to be a tough podcast for you guys today.
Yeah, I mean.
You're losing to the Browns too.
Oh my God.
Damn.
I can't be too mad because my Ravens lost to the Browns. this year,
Yo,
too.
but
It's
the
okay.
Browns had on paper they look like they're the best team in the NFL.
That's the problem. We don't play football on paper.
I know.
That's
I
the
know.
one thing. Yeah,
Still winning the Super Bowl. Like,
we'll see.
Come
Anything
on,
else,
man.
Greg? What you got?
Yeah, you know what? I got a special shout out, man, to anyone going through. And this is something I've been thinking about a lot lately, but it has recently come across my, I guess, desk, if you will, but my life. Anyone going with mental health issues, and I know you hear a lot of people who talk about that stuff, and it sounds real cliche. I know Charlamagne talk about it, Joe be talking about it, a whole bunch of people be talking about it, but I never realized how that really goes down with people who you appear to be okay on the outside, but really, really, really going through some real shit on the inside. So, on this more serious note, you know, if you're going through something, please seek some help, talk to people. You know, you're not in it alone. People are here to support you. People do love you, and you know, if you know, just shout out to you guys and stay strong.
Yeah,
Hands
that's
up.
real too.
Yep, that
'Cause
is.
I be
real.
thinking about like, even when
You
people
want to talk about something?
I mean, not
I'm
personally.
sorry.
couch.
Sorry, it's a
Thank
bad time for a
God,
joke.
like
yeah,
personally, like I can just resort to the fact that, you know, my kids is healthy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it is what it is. But I be thinking about that, like when people be hating on you a little bit,
yeah.
you gotta think about like what they going through.
You gotta get
And
to
it
the
be
root
like,
cause
you know
of
what,
everything.
man, it
And that's
is
why
what
you
it
don't
is.
get
Wife
mad
had
about
this
shit, too.
conversation all the
Yeah.
time. Like, everybody got problems, right? Like,
Yeah.
but in the grand scheme of things, we're good.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Kids healthy, we're healthy. A roof over the head, food on the table. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
we're good.
Yeah. But everyone
take
is
it
in
for
this
granted,
fortune.
though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, you don't, because you make sure you're gonna write a letter if it's wrong. You don't give a fuck
You
you.
better believe that.
We know you going.
You better
A
believe
harshly
that.
worded letter is coming your
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
God damn it!
I'm getting a
it's
gift certificate or something.
fucking-
Yo, you know what's so funny?
What's
I
that?
went to you know the Grub Burger down
Yeah,
near
yeah,
your
yeah.
house?
Let me
Yeah.
find
So
out you got
I
something else.
ordered food.
The one next to the Wawa.
I ordered food.
This motherfucker. got
As
some
he goes
super
with his
fresh.
gift card.
Yeah, right. Yeah, this motherfucker got
I
a
ordered
gift card
food
for
last
life.
Thursday, and I go pick it up. I get home, burger and fries. Like, how could you fuck that up? I get home, open the bag, no fries. I call the place up. I'm like, yo, I just got food.
Wait a
My-
minute. You didn't even think. I mean, it's not like it's a drive-through. You didn't even think to look
Yeah,
at the bag. huh?
look inside the bag and shit.
Come on,
saying,
man. Like, what? It's two things. Like,
I
no.
mean,
and they've
just
never fucked my order up
2
before.
seconds
So
is-
it's like,
Uh,
yeah. Well, all right. Nah, I didn't do that.
It's
Next
like-
time I will. But I called him back, and I was like, yo, I'm coming back. I
Mhm.
want fries, and I want another burger. And he's like, another burger? I'm like, yeah, because the one I got is going to be cold as shit when I get home. I'm not eating a cold burger and warm fries.
Did you keep the burger?
Yeah. And they gave me a free meal.
Oh, all right.
Of course. Got this little card, so.
We said that Kev is going to be our designated letter, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
it's
It's a template, man. I just got to change the name of the
I know, right?
to whom it may concern.
The couch I ordered from McDonald's last week.
You would have a
Yeah,
template,
it's a
yo.
template, bro.
You would have a fuck.
It's funny because I was telling my brother about it, and he was like, are you sure you ordered from the right place?" And I'm
No,
like,
this time.
yeah. I'm like, shut up, man.
That's so funny, man. What if you mistakenly sent like the template that you wrote for Grub
That's what
The
I'm saying.
wrong
Best
spot.
Buy?
Yeah.
You said that shit to
McDonald's, the
Best Buy.
TV I bought didn't have the damn mount in there.
This guy talking
You
about
like,
TV. What the fuck? I mean, but why should he still get it though?
Yeah, I know,
guess
right?
you guarantee he get free TVs in McDonald's for
A
life.
free burger for life. All right,
I
since you didn't get your
guarantee
TV from us.
100%.
Oh, yo, so I got another story too. I ordered wings from Buffalo Wild
Here we
Wings.
go. Here we go.
On my
I
You
thought
already have it
on-
like
yeah, I thought you was
You already got a
already.
lifetime subscription
So
to Buffalo Wild.
I ordered wings from Buffalo Wild Wings on my birthday. I go pick them up. I didn't look, right? So I got like two different
It's
kinds.
a habit with you, bro.
I get home and open the one up, and it's boneless chicken wings. I'm like, yo.
I
this
love
is
boneless. What's
I
wrong with
don't.
that?
Boneless chicken. That's not even a thing. Those
Yeah.
are chicken nuggets. They're adult chicken nuggets.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nah,
Okay.
I don't want
I-
boneless wings. I was mad as hell, but I didn't.
You want to suck the bone, huh?
Whoa.
That's what you said.
On that note, I'm out. I'm out.
I did not say
That's
that.
what
you
that's
said
what you
that.
said.
Yeah.
That's what you
You
want to do.
listeners
Huh?
have a good night.
Yeah.
I just want to
Let's
eat
check
some
out
food.
some.
Y'all want some bones?
We
Huh?
wrapping
What the
this
fuck
up.
is going
Nah,
on with this?
boneless chicken wings are not a thing. They're chicken nuggets.
Okay. All right. Whatever you say, bro.
But anyway,
Okay. All right.
Shit.
shout out to all the people fucking everyone's orders up.
Oh man. Anything else, fellas, before we get out of here?
Nah, man. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe.
Yeah, man. Thanksgiving's around the corner.
Eagles, Patriots. Who the Ravens playing?
So.
I think that's a
Texans.
Sunday night.
No, it's at 1:00.
1:00.
Yeah, it's Sean Watson. Texans.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one.
Nah, we gonna win it.
Probably.
Yeah, that's what
He
we do.
looked that run he had with that cut.
Yeah, the spin-orama. Yeah. Highlight. That's the Heisman.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the MVP winner right there.
Yeah, he
Fuck,
might.
Fuck Russell Wilson. Excuse me.
He might. He's better than Vic.
He is better than that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you acknowledged that. Yep,
Mhm.
I would agree.
For real, y'all.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
What would you
100%.
100%. Yeah. What would you
How many games? did
Vic
he
was
play
not
in?
making cuts like that.
Nope.
He was making the cut. He looked
Vic
like a
was
running back.
fast,
Yeah, Vic could just.
outrun you in the open space. And Vic does have moves. I'm not trying to say that, but
Yeah.
those jukes that he giving you Barry jukes, bro. He's giving
That
you
one-
Barry Sanders type jukes.
I don't know who
bro.
it was last week, but it was ridiculous. Like I looked the other way. I thought the ball. I thought the ball was going the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, he does that, man. Special.
he's good.
We're gonna make a believe you.
And
out
he
of
can
you,
No,
Mike.
I
whip
like
the
I
ball.
like
Like,
him,
when-
but I'm
when
just
they played
saying
the
that's
Patriots,
too early.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, that was the weekend of my birthday. So I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, cool. I'm gonna watch this game, hang out. They marched down the field the first drive,
Easy work.
touchdown. I'm
Easy
like,
work.
oh,
On the best defense in
that
the
hasn't
league.
that hasn't happened to
At
them
all this year.
season.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Yeah, and that was it. And there was no looking back.
That's it, man.
Right.
Easy work. And we
It-
did that in Seattle against
Oh,
your alleged MVP Russell Wilson.
Cap has a workout.
Oh yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. They announced the teams that are going to be there too.
Did they?
Yeah.
Who?
It's a whole bunch of them. Patriots are one of them.
Jay-Z apparently had, from what I read today, and
He was
this could be
influential
fake
in that.
news, it was part of his agreement with the NFL.
To get Cap a workout.
Yeah,
Not
with
a job.
NFL owners.
Not a job.
Not a job. So
a
is
workout.
it just a?
So we can say we can't. That's
Yeah,
like
we
when
gave
they
him a
came
workout,
out.
but we're still not hiring him.
Oh, I heard something else. Diplo.
Oh, yo, they brawling here.
Oh shoot.
What?
Yo, they're
Oh
throwing
man,
punches,
he threw
bro.
punches.
You ain't see him hit the quarterback with his helmet?
Yo, they
Nah.
were throwing punches.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh, yo,
Oh
this
boy.
getting outta
Oh
hand,
boy.
yo.
Hey guys, breaking news. The Steelers getting their ass whipped and now they getting their ass whipped.
And there's 8 seconds left in the game, man. What are you doing?
Because the game's over, and that's why. And
Speaking of
nothing can
over,
happen.
we're out of here.
Peace.
Shout out to
Commission.
Holla.